Don't open a cash ISA until you understand this. There are 3 different types or characteristics of cash ISAs, and picking the wrong one could cost you. Let's break down the 3 types of cash ISAs so you can understand and know the one that best serves your purpose. The first one is the easy access cash ISA, or the open access cash ISA as some banks prefer to call it. With this type of cash ISA, you can withdraw money from it anytime, any day without facing any penalties. The catch here is that the rate is generally lower and variable. So if you start with a certain rate, it could reduce within the course of your saving process or your investment journey. The only advantage of the easy access cash ISA is that if you save your money into it and you decide to dip your hand into it, you can withdraw money without facing any penalties or reduction in the interest rate as a result of the withdrawal. It is best for emergency savings and then short-term savings where you will need your money very frequently, or you would have to dip your hands into your savings frequently. The second type or the second characteristic of cash ISAs is the fixed rate cash ISA. With this kind of cash ISA, you are expected to lock your money away for a certain period of time, and the bank or the investment facility will promise you a guaranteed rate of return for the agreed period. Let's say the fixed rate ISA says you need to lock your money away for 2 years. If the bank promises you 4.5, for this 2 years period that you are saving with them, regardless of the market situation, whether it goes high or it comes down, your rate remains the same. The only disadvantage here is that if you needed your money before the end of your term and you go to withdraw money from your fixed rate cash ISA, then you face penalties such as a reduction in the interest rate, or you lose some months of interest. The fixed rate cash ISA is good for long-term savings or in a situation where you know that you wouldn't need your money. For example, if you are saving for your wedding and you know your wedding is in 2 years' time and the money is purposely for your wedding, then it means that within these 2 years you are not going to touch this money until your wedding is due. With situations like this, then you can choose the fixed rate cash ISA if the interest rate you are being promised is high enough. You get me? And then the third and final characteristic or type of cash ISA is the flexible cash ISA. This one is more of a characteristic than a type, because if you choose this kind of cash ISA, what it means is that if you put your money into the cash ISA in a specific tax year and you withdraw it back and you put it back in, it doesn't count towards your annual ISA allowance. Let me explain this further for you to understand. You know that with the ISAs, every year the government gives you an allowance of £20,000 for you to save tax-free. Let's say you have saved £10,000 into a cash ISA. It means you have £10,000 more allowance to save tax-free. Now, if you needed your money and you withdrew £5,000 out of your £10,000 savings and you put it back in, if it is a flexible cash ISA, it will not count towards your annual ISA allowance. It means you will still have £1,000 allowance for the tax year. But let's say this cash ISA account you have is not a flexible cash ISA account. If you withdraw £5,000 and you put it back in, it will count towards your annual cash ISA allowance. If you put the £5,000 back into it, the system will recognize it as a new money. It means so far you have saved £15,000, where in actual sense it is only £10,000 you have in the account because you withdrew that money and put it back in. So in essence, it means you only have £5,000 left to save tax-free for that tax year. I hope I haven't confused you. If you don't understand what it means by flexible cash ISA, ask your question in the comment section and I will explain further. Hit the like button and give me a follow if this video made ISAs or cash ISAs easy to understand. I am Bright Agbenyo and I am here to create content around how to save money in the UK and use the benefits or the tax allowances available for you. If you are not following me, then follow me. If you are watching this video on YouTube, sure to give me a subscribe, and see you in my next video.